Hey everyone, Tanner Cherney up here in Devil's Lake. It's a beautiful Friday night. We've been out in the water, had some very good success. I wanted to give everyone a little snapshot of how things are looking in Devil's Lake right now. We may be in the dog days of summer, but things are definitely on, I want to say on fire. It's been a great couple weeks. So I'm gonna put my rod back in the holder here just to give you guys a little sneak peek on how this evening's gone. 77-degree water, but as you can see, we've had ourselves a pretty good night of walleye fishing. We're just a few short of our limit in there, so we're just taking our time, rolling down this old shoreline, and give you a little idea on how things are shaping up here. So what we're doing is we're fishing an old shoreline in about 20 foot of water. We've got the old break of the shoreline. We've got a road on one side, and we're pulling spinners at about 1.2 mile an hour. And like we've said before, we've got gulp on one, we've got crawlers on the other, and honestly it's been a 50-50 battle. It's, you know, it seems like we get 4 fish on a crawler, then we get 4 on a gulp, and it's tough to pinpoint which one's working the best, which is more so the color. And purple's been working great. I've got gold on, we've had silver and purple. Not to say tomorrow it won't be red and white. So right now with this time of year, just throw on a variety of colors, especially if you got multiple people in the boat. Really helps you to pinpoint. And we've been basically for the last hour, we've been going down a stretch of maybe a mile. We'll just go down, turn around, go down, and every so often we pick up a fish and we just keep working that shoreline. So this time of year, a lot of things working. Obviously bottom bouncers and spinners like we're doing right here. I'll just give you a little preview on what I'm running. Effective way, especially if you're not familiar with the body of water. You can cover ground, you can find fish, can fish a lot of different areas. Again, 1.5 ounce bottom bouncer, just a simple gold with a little purple spinner or a stripe through there. I've got about 1/3 to 2/3 of a crawler on there. Word of the wise, don't put a full crawler on. A lot of these walleyes are notorious for short bites. You'll get a lot of frustrating bites when they bite the tip of that worm off and you don't have a fish on your hook. So use 1/3 to 2/3 of a crawler. You'll be much better off. Guys are still in shallow. Slip bobbers and leeches if you can find pockets of fish outside weed edges or even in the sunken rocks. It's that time of year where deep rocks are starting to produce fish. More power to you. And also a lot of guys are starting to pull plugs. I mean, right now, middle of July, dog days of summer, 77-degree water temps. Everything is pretty much working on Devil's Lake. Expect this bite to continue. We've got a good covering of, you know, a little bit of algae starting to bloom, but that's the beauty of this lake is even though the water is dirty, it helps keep that sunlight from getting down there and it keeps those bites going all day long. So thanks for following along. If you're coming up to Devil's Lake, use hashtag Devil's Lake ND. We're gonna get back at it here and see if we can't fill up our limit before the sun sets and go have ourselves a fish fry. So thanks for following along up here in Devil's Lake.